Viewers, Swami Avimukteswaranand Saraswati, the Shankaracharya of Jyotirmath in Uttarakhand, has come out in the open support of Uddhav Thackeray. Not only did he laud him as a true Sanatani, but also said that the pain over the betrayal meted out to Uddhav Thackeray would persist until he is reinstated as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. A statement with a very clear political slant, the endorsement has triggered a political firestorm with India Alliance leaders lapping it up as the rejection of the BJP. Before we open up the debate, listen to what was said.
आपके जो उद्धव ठाकरे जी हैं, इनके साथ विश्वासघात हुआ है और इसी बात की पीड़ा बहुत सारे लोगों के मन में है। हमने उनसे ये कहा है कि हम सबके मन में इस बात की पीड़ा है कि आपके साथ विश्वासघात हुआ। जब तक पुनः महाराष्ट्र के मुख्यमंत्री की कुर्सी पर आप विराजमान नहीं हो जाते, तब तक हम लोगों के मन का ये जो दर्द है, ये पीड़ा है, ये दूर नहीं हो सकती है। उनके साथ अन्याय हुआ, तो उस जो उनके साथ अन्याय हुआ उसके कारण उनके लिए हमारे मन में सिंपैथी हुई और ऐसी सिंपैथी महाराष्ट्र के जन जन में है। ऐसी परिस्थिति में अगर पालघर के संत की हत्या के समय वहां के मुख्यमंत्री दोषी थे, तो बिल्कुल वो दोषी हैं और उनको उस दोष के लिए दंडित किया जाना चाहिए, वो चाहे वो उद्धव ठाकरे ही क्यों ना हो। लेकिन दूसरे प्रदेशों में भी जो संतों की हत्या हो रही है, वहां के मुख्यमंत्रियों के खिलाफ भी वैसा ही अभियोग चला के उनको भी दंडित करने के लिए एक साथ बात होनी चाहिए। नरेंद्र मोदी के गलत कार्यों के हम मुखर विरोधी हैं और जिंदगी भर रहेंगे। उन्होंने काशी में जिस तरह से मंदिरों और मूर्तियों को तोड़ा है, पूरे जीवन माफ नहीं कर पाऊंगा। लेकिन इसका मतलब यह भी नहीं है कि उनके किसी अच्छे कार्य के लिए हम उनको आशीर्वाद ना दे सकें, इतने भी हम संकीर्ण नहीं हैं। इसलिए अच्छा कार्य करो, दिल खोल के आशीर्वाद, बुरा कार्य करो, दिल खोल करके प्रहार। तुम्हारे पास मौका है अपने आप को प्रमाणित करने का, तुम प्रमाणित करके दिखाओ कि तुम हिंदू हो। जो पार्टी गौ रक्षा के लिए खड़ी होगी, हम समझेंगे कि वो हिंदू है, और बाकी कहते रहो, तुम्हारे कहने से तुम हिंदू नहीं।
Let's open this up. Ratan Sharda, author, analyst, Rahul Ishwar, activist, Sriraj Nair, national spokesperson of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, Kishore Tiwari, the spokesperson of the Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray faction, Lokesh Jindal, political analyst, Vivek Srivastav also stays on. Gentlemen, good evening. Ratan Sharda, what's wrong with what the Shankaracharya has said?
Well, Pranesh, I would not like to get into the politics of it, but I would say that as a Dharma Guru of Hindu Samaj, first job of any Dharma Guru is to protect Hindu Dharma. I would have appreciated if it had even once criticized the people who said that it decimates Hindu Dharma. Hindu is Sanatana is dengue, malaria. Did he do that? He did not. And if saying so, he could have talked about temples. I would have respected his criticism. He could have spoken against casteism and caste discrimination. I would have respected him hugely, because these are issues that are disturbing the Hindu Samaj and actually weakening it. As a Dharma Guru, it is job, it is duty, as a karma to do this. And has he could have helped renovate the Gurukuls, he could have helped do the Vedic Shikshan. And then if he says that Uddhav ji ke saath dhoka hua, I would just say he's innocent, he doesn't know. So on that I had nothing to say. But see, what is the legacy? It's the only peeth where his guru created controversy by going to the court. Even the Shankaracharya, Avimukteswaranand ji, actually has not been coronated. Supreme Court has taken a judgment in 2022 that he cannot be coronated. So actually he's not a Shankaracharya by that means. For hundreds of years, there have been Shankaracharyas, there have been changes, but they have never gone to court. And unfortunately, this two went to the court. And it's the same Shankaracharya who, under Akhilesh Yadav, he was beaten up, his people are beaten up, he could not speak about it. Now, coming to more serious issue, his guru, because his Shishya follows guru, his guru Swarupananda Giri, he was called Congress Swami. It is quoted by Rashid Kadwai, historian of Congress, not by me. He tells us in February 2019, he tried to upstage VHP and tried to speak 9 months before the judgment was given that I will go to the Ayodhya and start Ram Mandir. In 2002, he called a Sammelan under the support of Digvijay Singh and said that I will create an independent munch for Ram Mandir. He created a Ramalaya Trust which was supported by Congress, so he would build Ram Temple. So these are the issues he has done. And Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas, he upstaged that. He consistently opposed VHP, RSS, and entire Ram Janmabhoomi. So that is his stance. I have no problem. But to say that it is not political, I'm very sorry. He tried to divide Hindu Samaj. He tried to divide the followers of Sanatan Dharma.
Okay.
On that, I have a problem.
Okay.
And consistently. Now, lastly, I wonder whether he criticized the arrest of Kachi Kamakoti Shankaracharya. I tried to find the news portals. I could not. Kachi Kamakoti Shankaracharya was arrested by the so-called secular people, demeaned, ridiculed. But I don't think any of these Shankaracharyas criticized it. On that, I have serious problem because Shankaracharya, first job, I say again, is to protect Dharma and speak against people who try to distort or divide in the society.
Okay, let's bring in Kishore Tiwari. He wanted to come in. Yes, sir.
मैं रतन शारदा जी को सुन रहा था और शंकराचार्य ने क्या कहा। शंकराचार्य ने यही कहा कि उद्धव ठाकरे से विश्वासघात हुआ और महाराष्ट्र की जनता में वो एक रोष का मामला है और जिन लोगों ने विश्वासघात किया वो सच्चे सनातनी हिंदू नहीं है। तो उन्होंने कहा ये सच ही है और वो सीएम बने ये सबकी इच्छा है। तो ये तो महाराष्ट्र को उन्होंने आकर शंकराचार्य ने आशीर्वाद दिया। अगर उन्होंने ये भी कहा पालघर में अगर सीएम की कोई गलती है तो उसको भी दंडित किया जाए। लेकिन भारत में भी संतों की हत्याएं बहुत हो रही है और शंकराचार्य की क्रेडिबिलिटी पे जो रतन शारदा जी ने प्रश्न उठाए वो अनुचित है, स्वरूपानंद जी के लिए भी और इनके लिए भी। मैं आपको बता रहा हूं अभी कि प्राण प्रतिष्ठा पे इनका ऑब्जेक्शन था। कल इन्होंने कहा कि केदारनाथ के 218 किलो सोने की भी चोरी हुई, तो इन्हें गंभीरता से लेना चाहिए। देखिए, जब अंबानी जी की शादी में उनको प्राइम मिनिस्टर जी मिले, उन्होंने दिल खोल के आशीर्वाद भी दिया। अब महाराष्ट्र में उद्धव जी सीएम बने इसलिए आशीर्वाद दिया है।
श्रीराज नायर,
तो
उन्होंने प्रधानमंत्री को भी आशीर्वाद दिया और उन्होंने उद्धव ठाकरे को भी आशीर्वाद दिया। क्या प्रॉब्लम है फिर?
इनके पेट में दुखना क्यों है? मुझे
we don't comment on Pujya Shankaracharya ji or any, for that matter, any saint or son statement. But apart from being the spokesperson of VHP, I am also a voter in Maharashtra. I am I don't know whether Swamiji is Pujya Shankaracharya ji is informed or misinformed. We all should know from 2014 to 2019. There was a BJP Shiva Sena government in Maharashtra, and both Shiva Sena and BJP together as allies went in front of the people during elections in 2019, and both of them won together. People in Maharashtra voted for the alliance of BJP and Sena. Now Swamiji quoted about Paap, Punya and betrayal. Now, as a voter in Maharashtra, we all voted for BJP Shiva Sena combination, which fought the election in alliance. Now it is for Swamiji himself to understand who betrayed whom.
Okay.
And we personally feel this kind of political statement should not have come from him.
Okay,
But this is a fact. In Maharashtra, both parties allied together.
Right. Vivek Srivastava wants to respond to you. He has his hand up. Yes.
Who is the
Vivek
betrayer?
Srivastava.
It is for the people to judge.
See. Power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely, and that is what has happened. This gentleman from the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, we are not interested in you are a citizen and what is your personal opinion. We wanted to know what is the stand of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, and you have diverted. Mr. Ratan Sharda, who is from the Sangh. Is he trying to say that the Sangh and the Vishwa Hindu Parishad?
Interested in your blah blah blah.
No.
Because you
sir,
are all rubbish.
Suniye.
So 1 minute, gentlemen.
Sir, आप
don't get personal, please.
आप BHP का. आप सुनिए पहले सर. आप सुनिए पहले.
Vivek Srivastava, listen.
If the
listen. 1 minute, Vivek Srivastava. Let me make this clear to you, sir. 1 minute.
Let me speak.
He has as much right as you have to say what he wants to. So don't question what he says. You can counter him with your arguments, but don't make statements like these, please. Please. Vivek
No, it is a
Srivastava,
humble
please.
request. It is not even an argument, sir. It is my humble request. I want to know the stand of Sangh and VHP on this issue. Are they denouncing the Shankaracharya? Will they decide who will be the next Shankaracharya? Will they be scrutinizing the biodata of the Shankaracharya before selection? Varanasi, the selection committee of Shankaracharya, has it gone to the dogs? Has a wrong Shankaracharya been sitting over here? Is the Shankaracharya always supposed to back the BJP? Only then he is right? And if he by chance blesses the political opponents, then they are wrong? What is the narrative? And what does the Sangh want to say? By listening to the gentleman from VHP and the gentleman from the Sangh, Mr. Ratan Sharda, it is very clear. If you are not with Bharatiya Janata Party and you are not towing Narendra Modi's line, you are not the Shankaracharya.
Ratan Sharda, just because he is endorsing Uddhav Thackeray, you have a problem. You're going after the Shankaracharya. That is the charge by Mr. Srivastava.
First of all, a person who doesn't believe in dharma, who doesn't believe in religion, who doesn't believe in Hindu sadhus, what is he here to comment about? He should be the last person to come here and talk about Hindu dharma and Hindu Shankaracharyas. He has no right. Coming to Shankaracharya, I have said what he has said, he has right to say. I said perhaps he's innocent, doesn't know the politics of it. And what I said is all quoted from the news sources. I have not made any personal comment. My comment is that Shankaracharya ji must speak about the issues that affect Hindu dharma, and he failed to do that. Is that wrong? Did he speak about decimation of Hindu dharma?
Shankaracharya and his guru were both wrong. They went to the court.
The person, now see, this person who said that Hindu मच्छर मलेरिया है, आज हमको सिखा रहे शंकराचार्य के बारे में. हमने तो शंकराचार्य को
उसको छोड़िए ना सर, डाइवर्ट मत करिए आप सर. शंकराचार्य पे आइए आप. शंकराचार्य ने राम मंदिर के इनॉग्रेशन पे भी क्वेश्चन किए थे. आप वहाँ भी बात
Calm down. Let's have some decorum. 1 minute. Vivek Srivastava, don't get personal. Why are you getting worked up?
Clarifying my position. This is not RSS position, is my position as a Hindu, that had he spoken about decimation of Hindu dharma by the people, it would have been much more appreciated. Had he seen to it that casteism and niche have fought. अरे बाबा आप चुप करो, आप तो बोल ही नहीं सकते हो. आपको शंकराचार्य में विश्वास ही नहीं है. आप क्या करना है सभा के अंदर?
मैं नहीं कह रहा.
I can understand किशोर तिवारी.
आप बोलिए ना सर.
He should not tell. He should not.
Political topic.
Both of you are good friends. Ratan Sharda, Vivek Srivastava. Both of you are good friends. Okay, 1 minute. Calm down. Calm down. किशोर जी, आप इन दोनों को शांत करवाइए. मैं तब तक राहुल ईश्वर से एक जवाब लेता हूं. राहुल ईश्वर.
Just one quick submission. Pranesh, the point here is different. See, we have the highest regard and respect for Shankaracharya. He is one of the supreme authorities of our dharma, and we respect that. And Shankaracharya's take, whether we diverge or not, we totally accept it. And Shankaracharya, especially Avimukhteswarananda Modi ji, went and touched his feet just 2 days ago. So he's a person who is held in reverence by millions of people. But the question is slightly different. The question is, had Swami Avimukhteswarananda supported Modi ji, then Vivek ji would have jumped up and said, you are mixing religion with politics. Had a Shankaracharya supported any other party, then they would have jumped, secularism is in danger. Then they would have jumped and said, see, this is very bad. This is the real issue. There is always a healthy divergence of opinion inside Hindu community. Me and Ratan Sharda ji may fight, me and Shivraj Nair ji may fight. No, we will end up as the same family because we have divergence of opinion. But those people like Vivek ji, who at the end of the day will say that you are mixing religions with politics, Indian secularism is going down, world needs to focus to us. Suddenly he started becoming a Shankaracharya fan. I'm happy that Vivek ji is becoming a Shankaracharya fan. No, we are very happy regarding that. But at the same point of time, please remember your own
getting all the attention on the debate tonight. But Vivek ji, you just think about what you want to say. I want to bring in Lokesh. Lokesh also wanted to come in. Lokesh, how would you answer Rahul Ishwar?
We saw that on 11th of May 2023, the 5 judges bench of Supreme Court, it stated that Maharashtra government had erred in ordering Uddhav Thackeray-led MVA government face a floor test. So the Supreme Court had acknowledged that in fact it was an error by the governor to ask the MVA for a floor test. And the reason why Supreme Court could not intervene was because prior to the floor test, Uddhav Thackeray ji had resigned. And secondly, if you are talking about the anti-defection law, it bars the court's intervention. And so it is not just Swamiji, but the Supreme Court acknowledging that what happened in Maharashtra was indeed immoral, was unconstitutional. So with Swamiji reiterating what the Supreme Court said, I do not think that there is any reason to agree with Swamiji and agree that indeed there was adharma and there was unconstitutional manner in which the MVA government in Maharashtra...
Okay, Lokesh, let me ask you this. Wonderful. Now, if you were to really take everything that the Shankaracharya has said, by that logic, will you take action, by you I mean the India Alliance, take action against those who ridiculed and berated Sanatan?
Pradesh, Shankaracharya ji over here reiterated what the Supreme Court stated.
No, it's a... now, Lokesh, come on. It's a straightforward question.
Yes, certainly. When we any such statement made which hurts religious sentiment of any community, it involves a criminal offense and it is against the law of the land. And it is over here that it's required that a legal course of action must be initiated. And those in the administration, they should resort to administrative mechanisms.
Okay, now tell me, if the BJP tomorrow actively seeks support from Sears, what will you say? That the BJP is being communal, the BJP is mixing religion with politics, is trying to polarize.
If the BJP wants mobilization on the grounds of hatred towards another community, then I would oppose it.
No, 1 minute.
However, if the BJP...
See how easy it is for you. No, 1 minute. To utter the word hatred. What was the question? If the BJP seeks support of the Sears.
Pranesh, in the Dharma Sansad,
yeah,
which happened
where is hatred coming from?
There were certain instances where statements were made which were derogatory towards a particular community, which is against the very ethos of Indian Constitution. I would oppose that. However, if at all we have
okay, Ratan Sharda,
coming in,
the last word on the show, 30 seconds.
People together, binding them in unity, I would support that.
It is very easy to pick up a small fringe group and keep on repeating the same thing about Dharma Sansad. It was none of the official Sansad. It was not supported by any Akhada. It was not supported by any Sant Samaj. And the real Dharma Sansad happens when Shankaracharya calls it or VHP calls it, where hundreds and thousands sants come. So don't try to deviate the atmosphere.
No, it's interesting that, Lokesh is backing the Shankaracharya. Would he back a national anti-cow slaughter law as Swamiji has demanded? I don't know what Lokesh will say.
No, over here, Ganesh,
anti-cow slaughters, no. Vivekji will fight for temples. I'm very happy that Vivekji as a leftist turned into a believer thanks to Shankaracharya.
Okay. Lokesh, let's leave the answer for some other time. We're completely out of time on this one. The news are coming up with Navika Kumar and she will have the Jammu and Kashmir DGP live with her.